If your loafers are even a little off, your entire outfit looks tired, and so do you. Most men over 50 don't realize it's not the shoe style that's aging them. It's the fit. Loafers that are too loose make you shuffle. Too tight, and you walk like you're in pain. The right fit makes you look sharp, powerful, and completely at ease. In this video, you'll learn exactly how loafers should fit on a man over 50. Simple checks you can do at home, in the store, or with your existing pairs. You'll know when to size up, when to size down, and when to walk away. And by the end, every pair of loafers you own will work for you, not against you. The silent power of a well-fitting loafer. Most men think people notice the color or the brand first. But what really speaks is how your loafers sit on your feet when you move. A well-fitting loafer makes your walk look smooth, confident, and controlled. It tells the world you know what you're doing, without saying a word. As we age, our feet change shape, spread, and lose some padding. The loafers that fit at 35 will not fit the same at 55. If you ignore that, you end up with shoes that look like they belong to someone else. Too big and they swallow your foot, too small and they distort the leather. When the fit is right, loafers become the most versatile shoe in your wardrobe. With jeans, chinos, or dress trousers, they instantly clean up your look. They give you polish without screaming for attention. But it all starts with how they hug your foot. Think of loafers as a frame for your stance. If the frame is crooked, the whole picture feels off. If it's precise, everything about you looks more put together. Fit is the difference between just shoes and a quiet statement of authority. The golden rule: snug, not tight. Loafers should feel snug the first time you put them on. Not painful, not crushing, but firmly holding your foot in place. Because loafers don't have laces, they rely on that close fit to stay secure. If they feel loose when new, they'll be sloppy in a month. When you slide your foot in, pay attention to the sides and the top. You want gentle pressure around the widest part of your foot. The leather should touch, not squeeze, your skin. You should feel supported, not trapped. A tiny bit of firmness over the top of your foot is normal in a new loafer, especially with leather that will soften and mold to you. If you can wiggle your toes and walk without sharp pain, you're in the right zone. If your toes are curled or going numb, that's not breaking in, that's a bad fit. For men over 50, comfort is non-negotiable. But comfort doesn't mean loose and sloppy. Aim for that middle ground, snug enough to look sharp, relaxed enough to forget you're wearing them. That's the sweet spot where loafers make you look and feel your best. The heel test: no slipping, no blisters. The heel is where most loafers fail. If the heel is wrong, you either slip out or rub your skin raw. So here's the simple rule: your heel should stay in place when you walk. No lifting, no flopping, no sliding. Put on the loafer and walk on a hard surface, not carpet. Take normal, confident steps, like you would walking into a restaurant. Pay attention to your heel with each stride. If it pops up more than the thickness of a credit card, it's too loose. Some very slight movement at the heel can be okay in a brand new loafer, especially if the leather is stiff and needs to soften. But your foot should never feel like it's fighting to stay inside the shoe. If you have to grip with your toes to hold the loafer on, that pair is not for you. A secure heel instantly changes how you move. You stop shuffling and start gliding. Your posture improves, your steps sound cleaner, and your whole presence feels more controlled. That's the difference a proper heel fit makes in a loafer. The toe box: room to move, not to swim. Now let's talk about the front of the loafer. This is where many men over 50 get it wrong, trying to size up for comfort. If you go too big in the toe box, the shoe looks like a boat. And nothing ages your look faster than bulky, clownish loafers. When you're standing, your toes should be able to lie flat and move slightly. You should not feel the leather crushing your big toe or your little toe. But you also shouldn't have a big empty space at the front. If you can slam your foot forward and feel a big gap, it's too long. Look down at your loafers in the mirror. The shape of the toe should follow the natural line of your foot. A clean, slightly tapered or rounded front usually looks best on men over 50. If the toe looks exaggeratedly long or wide, the fit and style are working against you. Remember, loafers are about quiet elegance. A balanced toe box keeps the shoe looking sharp and modern. Too tight makes you look uncomfortable. Too roomy makes you look like you're wearing someone else's shoes. The instep grip, where the magic happens. The most important part of loafer fit is the instep, the top of your foot. This is where the loafer actually holds onto you. If it's too loose here, everything else falls apart. If it's too tight, you'll hate wearing them. When you slide your foot in, focus on how the upper feels across the top. You want a firm, even hug. No sharp pressure points, but no gaping either. If you see a big gap between the leather and your foot, the loafer is too big or the shape is wrong for you. Take a seat and cross your leg like you would in a meeting or at dinner. Look at the top of the loafer from the side. It should gently follow the curve of your foot, not dig in, not balloon out. This is especially important in penny loafers and tassel loafers, where the top is very visible. For men over 50, a clean instep fit makes everything else look neater. Your trousers fall better over the shoe. Your ankle area looks slimmer and more refined. And the loafer looks like it was made for you, not pulled off a random shelf. The sock test: what you wear changes the fit. How your loafers fit will change with what's on your feet. So you need to test them the way you actually plan to wear them. If you wear no-show socks, test them with no-show socks. If you like thin dress socks, bring those to the store. A thin dress sock will make a loafer feel slightly looser. A thicker casual sock will eat up a bit of space. If you try loafers barefoot and then wear them later with socks, the fit will feel totally different. That's why men end up with pairs that only feel good in theory, not in real life. For summer, many men over 50 like loafers with no-show socks and chinos or jeans. In that case, your fit should be snug with those no-show socks. If the shoe already feels loose barefoot, it will be a disaster once the leather stretches. Don't rely on they'll tighten up. They won't. If you also plan to wear the same loafers with thin dress socks and trousers, aim for balance. Slightly snug with the sock is perfect, because the leather will give a bit. Think long-term. You want a fit that will still be sharp 6 months from now, not just on day one. Your loafers should adapt to your lifestyle, not the other way around. Age, feet, and when to size up or down. After 50, your feet don't play by the old rules. They can spread, flatten, and even change size during the day. That's why you might have worn a 9 your whole life and suddenly feel better in a 9.5. Ignoring this is one of the biggest reasons loafers feel wrong. Try on loafers later in the day, when your feet are slightly larger. Walk around the store, bend your knees, climb a step if you can. Your foot should feel secure from every angle. If the loafer only feels good when you're sitting, it's the wrong size or shape. If you're between sizes, pay attention to the width and instep, not just the length. Sometimes going up half a size and adding a thin insole gives you the perfect hold. Other times, you need a different brand that cuts loafers for a wider or narrower foot. Your goal is always the same: snug, secure, and natural to walk in. Don't be loyal to a number on a box. Be loyal to how you look and feel when you stand and walk. A well-fitting loafer makes your whole frame look stronger and more balanced. That's worth more than any idea of "I've always been this size." Closing: make every pair work for you. Now you know exactly how loafers should fit a man over 50. Snug, not tight. Heels secure. Toes relaxed. Instep supported. If a pair fails any of those checks, it doesn't deserve your money or your time. Your shoes should respect your age, your body, and your standards. Go through the loafers you already own. Walk in them, test the heel, feel the instep.